The UFC is saved. This man, Alex Pereira, single-handedly is bringing it back from what it once was. And I know what you guys are going to say in the comments. Oh, they just signed a $7 billion deal. They're more popular than ever. That's fine. Sure. Hey, two things can be true at the same time. When you have champions like Ilya Taporia, he's pretty much the only one who's holding it down for exciting fighters. You could throw Tom Aspinall in there. Volk's exciting, sure. But on the inverse, you have Merab, great fighter, kind of boring. Pantoja, great fighter, kind of boring. Ankalaev, not no more. Khamzat, Aura, kind of boring. It's like in a weird spot, right? We don't have that same firepower that we used to have. And Alex Pereira defeated Ankalaev tonight in the first round. Uber aggressive, came out swinging, beautiful fight. I'm super excited. In no way was I anticipating this. Wasn't expecting this at all. Sam, as one of the biggest CHAMA glazers I know, brother, how are you feeling tonight?
Let's go! I thought he was going to lose. I doubted him. I will never doubt him again. Hey, put him against Tom.
What?
Right now.
Hey, slow down. Whoa. Let's not be silly. Let's put him against Khamzat.
No. Okay, that's going to be boring. That's going to be a real boring fight. Oh, my God. No. I am hyped. The UFC is back.
The UFC's back. Bro, it was so exciting to see. Like, okay, let's walk through what we saw. So the fight starts. Okay, for some reason, and I wasn't even paying attention to the weights. Maybe CHAMA was bigger this time. He looked huge, bro. Yeah. Like last time I was like, oh my gosh, Ankalaev has such a different advantage on him when it comes to his size. This time it looked like it was the opposite. He was aggressive. We're like, whoa, we look at each other like, whoa. So he's pulling up on him, and then he just aggressive, swinging like, okay. And then he hits him right here. Boom. Equilibrium cooked. This man, Ankalaev, tries to take him down. That didn't work at all. And then just some elbows from freaking the Brazilian jungles, dog. He could not do nothing. And the crazy part, only like 2 or 3 of those elbows really landed. But like his hands, he has to have a broken hand at this point.
Motivated Alex Pereira is the scariest version. Jiri, please. I don't want it. No.
That was so exciting. Okay, let's get into kind of what we want to see next for these guys. Because, like I said, we mentioned it last week. This fight was going to dictate so much for the future of a couple different divisions. So, what do you want to see next for Alex now that he defeated Ankalaev?
Listen, everyone's going to say Jiri. I don't want to see that, bro. I love Jiri to death. He's my samurai Pookie Bear, you know. But
Samurai Pookie Bear, huh?
Give him Carl Zollberg.
No, okay. Oh, that's interesting.
Because that's new. That's a fresh matchup, you know, and he knocked out our boy.
Wrong! Here's the fight that needs to happen. We need to see a rubber match between Ankalaev and Alex. Yes, bro, how do you not? There's no fights that are bigger right now. Think about how the UFC always approaches things. Dana White, Sean Shelby, all those cats. They're always talking about, I want to make the most exciting fight, the most exhilarating fight. And I know beforehand, Ankalaev is going to do it again. That's what people were upset this was happening, right? People were upset like, oh, this shouldn't have happened, right? Alex said it afterwards. The rumors were true. He was hurt. He came out and showed a different side. So now we have 2 versions of kind of what happened. Fight 1, Ankalaev basically dominates him in almost every facet. Fight 2, Alex says, I one-up you as about as good as it gets. He couldn't do nothing. So to me, what's more exciting than a Carlos Oberg, shout out to City Kickboxing, is gonna be a rubber match here because, bro, what's going to happen next? I hope the same thing, right? But the UFC historically does rubber matches, bro. Even if it's 2-0, this is 1-1. In a division that's dry, that has nothing going for it right now, I need to see this. And Dominic Reyes, who was the guy we wanted to really get to this point, he lost. Sure, Carlos could fight the winner next time. But let's see how Ank is. Maybe his hands were broken like we suspected. But I would love to see that fight next, bro.
We know Dana White. He doesn't like Ank. When he put the belt on him, he was like... You know, like, he was just angry the whole time. Like, when he put the belt on Merab. You know, he's just angry. So, I get it, right? Would that sounds interesting, but I don't want to see it.
Why?
Something new.
Okay, bro, but here's what's going to happen. They're going to fight. Alex is most likely going to beat Carlos because he's a striker as well.
Well, guess what? There's nothing else. He beats him. Move up to fight Tom.
Bro, fighting Tom sounds like the worst idea possible. What is he going to do against Tom? He's going to knock him out?
Triple champ.
You really want to see some excitement and you don't want to fight Ankalaev? Okay, cool. There's a man who says, I'll kill everybody, brother. Allahu Akbar, brother. That's what he told me. I heard it. And I freaking love that guy. His name goes by Khamzat Chimaev. He's your favorite fighter's destroyer. He murks fools like DDP that you said we're going to win. No. Alex versus Khamzat. As a Khamzat fan, I would love to see that. Hold on. As an Alex fan, move up to heavyweight. Do something else. Fight Carlos Holberg. Get a rubber match going with him, bro. But nevertheless, I'd rather see him fight Ank one more time for a rubber match. You're going with Carlos. Okay, let's get to Ank, bro. What's next for him? Assuming that it's not going to be a rematch, because obviously you don't want a rematch. Everyone knows what my perspective is. I want to see that rematch. But what do you think should happen with him next?
I want to see the fight against Jiri.
Jiri.
He's lost twice. Okay, so I don't want to see him again.
You're talking about what's going to happen for Jiri. What do you think Ank should do next for Ank's career?
Jiri.
Okay. Jiri. What does that do, though? Because Jiri's on a win streak right now, right?
Yes, he's on 2-fight win streak. Yes.
Which is something, right?
Yes. But it's just, like I said, I want to see Ank, like, get better. Like I said, if he's going to go again, rematch, he's probably going to lose the same way. Which is crazy to say now because, before we were like, oh, yeah, he's going to lose this way.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I mean, that would be interesting if he fights Jiri. I wouldn't be mad at that. But again, it leads me to what I was saying earlier. Like, there's nothing better than that rematch. If he doesn't get the rematch, I don't even want to see him fight Carlos Holberg. For what? I mean, sure, another title defense, more bread for him. Cool. I think he should fight either Tom or Kamza or a rubber match against Ank. I feel like that's like the only way, bro. But regardless, this was such a banger fight to see, dude.
God.
Like,
I couldn't believe it. I was like, anything is possible.
Dude, we're writing it off. I was already making the thumbnail for the video and being like, okay, this is how it's gonna look. You know what I mean? And then I'm like, wait a minute. We're watching it like, whoa, he's moving a little bit different. And for him to show out like that, bro, it's like he's 38. Anything's possible. Kevin Garnett, anything's possible, bro.
These Brazilians, man, they age weird. I don't know.
You made a point on the way over here when we were driving. You said he's a top 10 fighter of all time.
He is. I can guarantee top 10 fighter of all time.
I had to back that now because I was looking on Twitter and I saw he's beat now 6 former champions. He beat Sean Strickland. He beat Izzy.
Yes.
He beat who else? Ankalaev, John Bohovic, and there's Jamal Hill, and Yuri. So maybe I messed up one there, but that's 5 or 6 people that he fought, bro. That's 5 or 6 people that he fought, like who were champions, and he took them off. And bro's been in the UFC for like relative to everyone else, someone like Max Holloway, like 20 minutes, dude. Like amazing fighter, top 10 of all time. Next time we make that list, it's gonna be fun because I wonder where he's gonna rank. I think he's like 6 or 7, 8. I don't know. It seems kind of blasphemous to even do that. Nevertheless, bro, this was such a banger card. Up and down. We'll get into that a little bit later. The fight was awesome. Motivated Alex. Sam's gonna get a shirt right here that says Motivated Alex or Motivated CHAMA.
No, tattoo.
Nevertheless, guys, that's gonna do it for another one here. If you like what you saw, drop a like, drop a sub. If you hated it and you thought our opinions were trash, hey, more credit to you. Give us some hate down below. My name's Angel. This is Sam. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.